Hey everybody, Trevor Huntsinger here with the Anderson Hicks Group, and today I have the pleasure of sitting down with Lani VanderBeek on our team. Lani is an agent on our team and has, been in real estate
Since 1995.
since 1995.
1995. Were you born then?
I sure was.
But how old were you?
I was 5.
Okay, I'm not talking to you anymore. Hi.
No, I was 5, and so you've been in for 31 years at this
31
point.
years. 31 years so far.
And you've stuck with it.
You bet. I'm never going to retire.
Yeah?
I'm going to be that old lady realtor that people are like, will she ever just die and go away? No, I'm going to haunt you forever.
Oh, that's funny. So, all right, so real estate 31 years. So are you from East Idaho then?
I'm kind of from all over the place. My dad died when I was young and my mom moved around. So I went to high school here, Bonneville High School.
Okay.
Don't judge me. I liked it. And then married really too young. And my husband was in the military, so we traveled a lot. And eventually I wanted to come back here. It was where I was happy.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place. And I moved back here and I've been here ever since.
Okay. What year did you end up moving back here?
1985.
1985.
Mm-hmm.
And here in Idaho Falls.
In Idaho Falls, lived in Ammon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it quite the experience of like looking back at 1985 or when you were at Bonneville High School to what it is today and looking back at like, oh, that used to be this or this used to be that?
Well, sure. Mostly you just say, well, it was farm ground and you got
Yeah.
it. That was pretty much it. It was farm ground. Now it's not.
No, it's not.
No.
Even the last like 5 years.
It's
I feel
crazy.
like the turning point for Idaho Falls was the eclipse. Like there were so many people that visited during that time, and then you just saw all these businesses and people moving here, and then the pandemic, and
right.
I mean, it's evolved a lot in a short period of time.
And I think it's going to continue to do so, and maybe faster.
Yeah. Yep. And there's lots of opportunity in Idaho Falls with business growth and the site just right down the highway.
Well, you can find about anything. One of the places I lived before was in Tacoma, Washington.
Okay.
So moving back here in 1985 from Tacoma, it was like coming from a city, which Tacoma is, to the sticks, which Idaho Falls was.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not so much the sticks anymore.
No.
You can find anything you want here.
Yeah. All right. So you went to high school at Bonneville. Did you play sports?
No, I was in Navy Junior ROTC. Do you even know what that is?
I do.
Yeah, we shot guns.
That's pretty cool.
And we went helicopter rides.
That's pretty cool.
And as a 16-year-old girl, I went to the all-men Navy boot camp in San Diego for a week.
Did you get to like participate in some of the training?
No, they had us guard each other. We had broomsticks.
Okay.
And if anyone looked at us, because we went to the main chow hall, there was a group of 25 people. About 10 of them were girls. And if the poor sailors, they're 17, 18, 19-year-old guys, and a bunch of 16, 15-year-old girls, if they so much as looked our way, whoever was yelling at him at the time made him get down and do push-ups. It was weird is what it was, but it was kind of cool because nobody looked at me like that was on his high school. It didn't happen.
That's an awesome experience. There's nothing like that any of the high schoolers have an opportunity to do anymore.
No.
I bet there's a lot of good stories from that.
There were. Yes, there were.
Yeah.
and we don't have enough time to talk about all those.
No, not today. Not today. Maybe another time. All right. So you went to Bonneville, traveled around to different military bases, came back to Idaho Falls. And so, and that was 1985.
Came back in 1985.
So before real estate, what did you do for those 10 years?
I drove bus.
Okay.
I went from traveling all over the world, left here at 16 and traveled every place where there wasn't snow. And I came back here and got a job driving school bus. So I got over the fear of driving in snow really fast. Yeah. Not so much the fear of driving with 50 kids behind me, but that still is a little terrifying. Really, the idea that you're responsible for the lives of all those kids. So I drove bus there, and then I drove bus out at the site.
Okay.
drove out there for 5 years and took a buyout. I married an amazing man, uh, and we've been married since 94.
Oh, awesome.
And he didn't think it was safe driving bus. He was always worried about the roads and that, because we drove no matter what. And he said they gave a buyout at the site. So I took the buyout and went to real estate school. And this is a guy, think about this. Anybody who's got 2 families, this is a guy that married a woman with 3 kids and had a really good job. And he said, no, quit. We'll handle it. And sure, go do something you don't know if you'll ever do anything successful or make any money. And he said to go do it. And we did. And he's been there for me ever since.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. And I love real estate. It's been so much fun.
Yeah.
That's one word for it.
Yeah. Yes. Interesting. Always interesting.
Yeah.
But fun.
And never boring.
No. No. If
No.
if you're bored in real estate, that's your fault.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
100%. Okay, so drove bus from school bus to INL and then into real estate in 1995. How do you feel that those relationships that you formed in the 10 years of being here had an impact when you started in the industry?
Directly, you wouldn't think there'd be any, but what it did, and the things I'd done in the past, was gave me the desire to help people and to learn about people and not be afraid. Because when we were in the military, we went to Guam and Okinawa, and that was not Idaho.
No.
That was not Idaho.
Nope.
So learned about all kinds of different things. That gives me the perspective to work with all kinds of different people from all kinds of different areas. You know, maybe from Ammon, maybe from Iona, maybe from Hong Kong.
Yep.
You just never know. And that gives me that. I was actually one of the shyest people in school, in high school. Nobody ever believes that. But I was. They were so concerned they called my mom in for a conference. And that changed because I had to survive. And then to come into real estate, and you had to talk to people. So all of that helped me be who I am, and it helped me to see a different level in people that maybe I would have if I'd only lived here my whole life. So I feel like I've been kind of heading this way my whole life.
Yeah.
And then from here, it just gets better.
Yep.
You make it what it is, make it the best it can be, and it just gets better.
Yep. So cool. Yeah, and I know everyone that works with you in real estate, they just rave about you. So
but you
the
can't
shyness,
believe everything.
Yeah, can't believe everything. So before we dive further into the real estate stuff, so been married since 1994.
For this time.
This time.
Yeah.
Okay. And kids?
94, since 94.
94.
Yes, I have 5 children.
Okay.
2 are buried on Guam.
Okay.
And then Ron and I together, we have 8 children. So, and then we have 24 grandchildren and I think 5 great-grandchildren. So I could just do real estate with my immediate family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should be putting those plans together.
Yeah, I should. We should. We definitely should.
Or at least networking with all their friends.
That's right. Except none of them live around here. So.
Oh, well, you know a lot of good agents around the area. So,
I do.
Yeah. Okay. So kids and one of your children is also on the team.
Yes, Steve. He's amazing. He's the baby. He's the youngest. And he's the one that got stuck putting up with me.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Yeah. Anytime anything goes broke with anything, I'm like, Steve, the computer doesn't work. And he says, what did you do, Mom? And he takes care of it. But he's amazing because it doesn't matter what's going on between the two of us. We've got you covered.
Yep.
And he goes out and takes care of things all the time. He heard one of our clients, he won't remember this because he's not that type of a guy, but one of our clients was having a rough time and he knew about it. And he looked at the pictures in her house because we had the house listed, and he ordered a special flower arrangement that would go with her decor. Yeah. Can you believe that?
No.
I couldn't either. I'm like, what? but it made her day. You know, it
Yeah.
was a big deal. And he's that kind of guy. He's looking below the surface. He
Yeah.
wants to know what he can do to help, and he does it.
Yep. Yep. And he originally, because now he is honestly your business partner.
Correct.
And when he started with the team, he came in as an inside sales agent.
Correct.
And over time evolved into this opportunity
Mm-hmm.
with you. And so how does he integrate into your day-to-day business, and like what are some of the things that you two partner on to create such a great experience for your clients?
If I don't want to do it, he does.
Okay. All right.
and that's pretty much it. The things I like to do, he's not so big on. So we took the best parts that we each like and we work on those, but we cover each other.
Yep.
And completely. And my husband's completely disabled. We're blessed that we have nursing care for him. Sometimes the nurses don't show up, so sometimes, guess what? He's first.
Yeah.
So sometimes Steve just steps up and takes care of it. And even if Steve didn't, the team would be there. But working with Steve is like not even have to think.
Yeah.
And it just gets taken care of.
Yep.
So don't tell him. I don't want him to know all these
He
things.
might see this.
Can you restrict it?
I'll see what they can do.
Okay, thank you. All right, go
Yeah.
ahead. All right.
Okay. So, all right. So Steve is your business partner,
Yes.
your assistant. You are a dynamic duo in the real estate front, and I get to talk with him in another session, and he is a piece in your business to where you have, obviously, your husband takes priority and he steps in and helps you with all of those things, to where the client honestly feels it's seamless.
Right. And with technology today, I do a lot of it anyway because
Right.
it's a phone call, it's making phone calls and stuff. But the physical stuff, the things that something needs to be done, somebody needs to go open a door, Steve takes care of all of that and so much more.
Yeah.
He reminds me, hey, did you remember to take care of this? Okay, let me take care of that for you.
Yep.
And we work that way both ways.
Yep.
So and he's got the youngest grandkid. I mean, forget the real estate. He's just got it made no matter what he does.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. And he raves about her.
Yes.
All the time.
He might be one of those daddies wrapped around the little finger type guy, and he loves it.
Yep. Oh, and it is a huge milestone with them, and I'll be talking to him about this, but I know he's excited because it sounds like they're about past the potty training phase.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
That is a huge deal.
Yes, it is. Yep. Well, awesome. So, all right. So jumping back into real estate, we touched a little bit on how you and Steve work together, and I just want to jump back to 1995.
Okay.
And what was the first transaction that you were involved in that it was that impression? It's the one you will never forget.
It was the first transaction. The broker I was working with at the time just kept shaking his head. He says, I've been doing this for over 20 years. How on earth do you get something that you have to go through so much on? He says, I've had to figure things out with this that I've never had to deal with before, and you just deal with it. I didn't know any better. So you put your head down and you work through it. And if you take it one step at a time, you can work through it as long as everybody stays calm and you've got someone who knows what they're doing. And by the way, the first deal, I didn't know what I was doing.
Yep.
But I knew I could figure it out, and I knew I had the backing. That's one of the great things with the Anderson Hicks Group. Mike makes me look like I haven't been in business any time at all. He's amazing, and we've got so much experience and help there. So that's a big deal. But I was very blessed, and I didn't know any better, that the first deals I had were extremely difficult because of situations with the sellers or the buyers of the property. For the first year, the broker's name was Mike, and not the same Mike, but
Right.
his name was Mike, and he just kept saying, "I know when you get something, I know, just I don't know how you're doing it, but I know." But that gave me the basis and the confidence
Yeah.
that I can figure it out.
Yep.
I'll be able to handle it. And it's not that I'm going to fix everything or make everything perfect, but I'm going to find my way through it and give whoever we're working with their best options.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. And being able to condition yourself of, if I can get through this and I'm successful in working through these difficult ones, I can face anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that probably has a big impact on you staying in the industry for so long, is that,
Yes.
I mean, you made it through your first year, and then you make it through like the 2008 bubble burst.
Right.
And so you've experienced
Everything.
the highs, the lows, the technology implementation, like so much evolution within
Yes.
the real estate world.
Yes. There was a book that you
Yep.
got every month that had all the listings in it. And then 2 weeks you got a little tiny one. And then yeah. So the funny thing about it, I kind of found it, I was too busy surviving to think too much about it. But later I thought it was kind of funny how dramatic a lot of people got when all this stuff was going on. Because when real estate's easy, anybody can do it.
Yeah.
And I've been through some of the most turbulent things that have ever been in real estate. Mike and I.
Yep. Yep.
And we just do it. You
Yeah.
figure out what needs done and you get it taken care of. That's what's so nice. And we do it right.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people that can do it, just throw it together, but it's going to come unraveled at some point.
Yep.
Not when we do it.
Yep. It's true. It's like what Mike says all the time, is that if you see something that's going to come unraveled,
Mm-hmm.
kill it before it goes together.
Absolutely.
And so it's what he's famous for. Get out in front and stop the surprises.
Exactly. I was working like Mike was, and I didn't even know it for
Yep.
all these years.
Which is why you are successful.
Yes, yes, and I love it. And the other thing is sometimes when people get in real estate, they think they're going to make all this money. First off, all the money goes someplace else
Mhm.
because there's all these things you get to pay for. But you have to actually work.
Yep.
And when the money's coming easy, when you know someone and they're like, "Yeah, I'll sell your house," and you think it's a good deal, would you have someone who's not practiced as a dentist drilling on your teeth?
You wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't think so. So somebody gave me my first chances. I had a lot of backing. Now there's so much. And technology is not a big deal on me. I do what I need to do, and what I don't need, what I don't want to do, Steve takes care of.
Yep.
Or the team. And there's all these people who do these amazing creative videos. Do you want someone selling your house who knows how to sell your house or to make videos?
Yep. Yep.
They're not doing both really well. They're
No.
doing one or the other better.
Yep.
I do crappy videos.
Yeah. You're doing pretty good in this video.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you.
You're doing
Thank
pretty dang good. So that first year, you saw a whole bunch of challenges.
Mhm.
And now since then, you have got to work with hundreds of people
Right.
of getting into a home or getting a home sold when they needed to. And you've worked with vacant land,
Mhm.
and you've worked with large properties,
Right.
and you've worked with manufactured homes.
Yes.
Over that time, like, what is, if you had the choice to just dive in and be the specialist on a specific type of property, what's your favorite?
Someone that needs me,
Okay.
because a first-time home buyer, they're terrified. They take a lot of time. They need good information to make a good decision. Someone who's getting to the point that they need to move out of their home, or they think they do. I can't even tell you how many people I've talked to in the last couple years that someone conned them. That's a bad word. They didn't con them. They listened to what they said and they sold their house. What they should have listened to is what their needs were and help them a little bit better, because there's a couple people that are not able to buy a home now because they didn't get enough information. Those people need me. Someone who has a disability. My husband went from taking care of, we have 5 acres. We have all the horses I want, way more than I need. And he was taking care of all of it. And he had Parkinson's. And he was putting 20,000 steps a day on his Fitbit and just going like great guns. And then he got cancer. And within 6 weeks, he went to being chairbound. And that's where he's been since that time. But he still does an amazing amount of stuff. But what we learned was what not to do. What
Right.
we learned was how do we go from having our life completely upended and completely changed forever and still survive and still be in our house. If I'd been a different type of person, he'd be in a home right now. He wouldn't be home. But he's home and we've got it covered. I'd like to help other people who are maybe they've got a disability. Maybe they're just not 20 anymore. There's ways to stay in your home. There's sometimes you shouldn't. Talk to me. We'll
Yeah.
work it through and figure out which is best for you. And that's what we're going to do.
Yep.
I want to work with those people that need me. Another thing is I have horses. Anybody that has horses has mental illness. If they're honest, it's called my kids called Equine Obsessive Disorder.
Yeah.
And there's no cure for it. But what I do more than a lot of people, some people are good at this, but not too many realtors have any idea about water rights or zoning or what you should do or shouldn't do if you want goats, all of these things. And people buy property because there's already goats there, and come to find out the zoning's changed and the new people can't have them. You need somebody. They need me or someone like me that's going to look into the things that they're talking about and see if the property is going to work for them. So I just like working with anybody that needs me.
So it's more about the relationship and helping people than it
Absolutely.
is a specific property.
Right. However, I'm really good with small acreages.
Yeah.
I'm really good.
Yep.
And I'm really good with all the other stuff too. Manufactured homes. Guess what? I live in a manufactured home because with my husband's Parkinson's, that was the right thing for us to do. I also have a barn that's way bigger than the house. And, I might be a little on the spoiled side, but I know about those homes.
Yep.
So the knowledge I've got in any one of those different areas is more than almost anybody else has. And you know what? There's one more thing that's not going to be very fair.
Yeah.
That I'm going to say.
Okay.
Are you nervous?
No.
Okay. I'm doing this because I want to do this. If you don't sell your house, you decide to go with someone else, or I tell you, I know it's not right for you to sell your house, I'm not going to miss my mortgage payment because of it. So even though I'm that person in the first place, I have nothing but your best interest in mind.
Yep.
And sometimes people are in a bad space and they're going to try to take care of you, but they're going to try to take care of them too. And that's just not where I am anymore.
Yeah. And that is a very unique characteristic of looking at this industry, because it is a profession. It is a career.
It is.
You are a professional. You provide a service, and being able to set your own personal needs aside for somebody else's and be able to say, okay, yes, you could sell, but you need to at least address these other items and see if it matters.
Right.
And if it does, great.
Exactly.
If it doesn't, I'm going to be right there alongside of you cheering you on.
Exactly. That's what's so exciting, because I don't have to make the decisions.
Yes.
I just need to listen and see what is important to them and get them the information they need so they make the right decision for them.
Yep.
And that just thrills me. It's called having all the fun, but none of the repercussions.
It's like being a grandparent.
Yeah,
right?
yes, it's exactly like being a grandparent.
Yep.
It's awesome.
that, that is awesome. Oh, so been in the industry, like we've said, for now 31 years,
Mhm.
and you've been with the team, like between working with Mike, with now Anderson Hicks, who merged 8 years ago. Um, Tell me about like your relationship with the team and the team dynamic and how that is for you. And the reason I'm asking is because every agent on the team has a different need,
Right.
and they have different experience levels. And so every person has a different perspective. What's yours?
I don't need anybody. Especially with Steve, I don't need anybody. And I was a lone wolf for almost all the time we're talking about. I got involved with Mike shortly before Anderson Hicks became a thing. But, and the reason I did is it got to the point that I realized I figured out that it took about 40 hours to do a listing properly. 40 man hours, which I was doing till midnight, doing a lot of that stuff. I don't have that kind of time anymore. And the other thing is, without the backing of the team, I don't have the pockets that allow for all of the really nice extra things this team does that nobody else is doing. So I wasn't serving my client base. I wasn't being who I wanted to be. I wasn't giving them the level of service that I felt they really deserved. And then the other thing is, Ron, I knew he had Parkinson's. It was before the cancer, before we knew how devastatingly fast things were going to change. But I knew things were going to change and I needed to pay more attention to him. So I needed more backing. I have Steve. Steve's amazing. Don't tell him.
Okay.
Steve's
Cut
amazing.
that part.
But I needed more backing because guess what? Ron's his dad. So we needed more backing and I was looking. And I had text Mike has a good reputation. He intimidated the bejeebies out of me because I don't know why. I just thought because he was so amazing that he was terrifying to me. And I
Yeah.
don't know why that was. Don't tell him.
Okay.
Anyway, I've texted him one day and I said, hey, I was wondering if I could discuss, maybe being on your team if you're interested. And he didn't get back to me all day. And I'm thinking, man, oh, okay, I'll see him in the hall. Just go like this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Well, later on that evening, he called and he said, I would be delighted if you to talk to you. And I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. But I was positive because this vision I had of him was not who he is. I was positive that it wasn't a fit, but I needed to check that out. I owed it to my husband. So we went in and we sat down and I'm expecting, I don't know what I was thinking the Spanish Inquisition is what was coming, but I'm not sure why I thought that because Mike's so intimidating. But anyway, I sat down and his first question was, how is your husband? And I started bawling. And that says everything about Mike because it's about him caring.
Yep.
He's one of the few people, if I went head to head on a listing with someone and it was because of who cared the most, that'd be quite the contest.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure I'd win. So I'm really proud to work with him and this team. And there's a camaraderie and everybody's working for the same thing. And a lot of real estate groups, you don't do that because if you get business, I didn't get that business.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the way we do it.
No.
Everybody cheers everybody else on and you're happy for them. You're really happy for them. There's someone on the team that got a listing that I talked to them first. I was really glad that they got the listing. So, it works out. It works out. And it's so, I just can't tell you. I did everything on my own for so many years and I did a good job, but now I can do a great job. And if I'm not up to doing a great job, someone's going to catch it and they're going to do a great job for me.
Yep.
And if I died, I've had a heart attack. I had a heart attack like 8 years ago. And and my biological father, that's a long story. He died when he was 60 from the same thing. And my brother, my only full biological brother, I told you it was a long story. He died at 62. Both of them in their sleep, both of them from the same heart thing going on. I'm 67. I'm 67. So if I died tomorrow or today, for all practicalities, the people I'm working with would have no idea. They might notice I didn't call them, but everything would be taken care of. And it doesn't work that way in real estate. It just doesn't.
Right.
So I can't imagine being anything else or doing anything else at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's the team is so, like you said, the camaraderie and the cheering each other on. I know I was in your office a few weeks ago and there was an opportunity for a listing. And we walked in and we discussed it. And as hard as it is being able to say, I can't take that.
Right.
The feeling of like frustration wasn't there. And in so many situations, it's like you have this scarcity mindset or missed opportunity, and then there's bitterness, and there's like you hold on to a fence, like
Right.
and that's one thing that I'll say about you is that you've talked today about a lot of trials and obstacles and things that you've had to overcome in life, and you are the most positive person I've ever met.
Wow, thank you.
Like literally, you will come in and you will tell us, because we're like a big family, and everybody pretty aware of what's going on, whether it's in work or outside of work. And you come in and will tell us, and I'm sitting there like, I don't know if I can get out of bed. And you are smiling and you are taking care of your clients. And I mean, that's a superpower.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much.
It is, everybody definitely appreciates anytime that you are present, anytime that you contribute to any conversation. It is always a blessing to have Lani present and giving your insight on any situation. So you are very valued on the team.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes. And so really the last question I have for you, and you touched on it a little bit, around those families, those individuals that are out there that just need help, that don't know really where to start or what to do. If one of them were watching this right now, what would you tell them?
Call me. You can call me direct. And can I tell them my number?
Do it.
208-403-5800. You call me direct. Having some trouble with the voicemail right now. Usually it's a good message, but leave a message or text me and I'll call you back. There's no obligation. There isn't.
Yep.
We'll talk. Let's figure it out. I get so excited about helping you figure out what's right for you. You guys, I bought every helpful device on Amazon for disabilities. I'll tell you which ones to avoid and which ones will actually help and what's good. I mean, it doesn't matter what we're talking about. Your house is too small. Things are happening. I've already dealt with someone at least once and probably a lot more than that. And I can help you figure it out. And it doesn't mean you're going to sell your house or buy a house, but you're going to have so much more information. I promise you, if you meet with me, you'll learn more in 20 minutes, no matter what the discussion is with me, than you will with 5 transactions with anybody else.
I believe that.
It's the truth.
It is the truth. And it goes back to, it's because you're listening with intent for their situation.
Yes.
And you care about their outcome.
Yes. And what I care about is they do what they think is best, but they have to have all of the information.
Yes.
And I probably have it more than anybody else.
Yeah.
That comes with age. I can hardly
Okay.
wait to be 68.
Yeah. But right now, I just have to say it. Okay.
Okay.
Sean's really gonna appreciate it. You're 67.
Yes. I
Oh,
don't.
Lonnie.
Oh,
Everyone.
6, 7. Oh, I
Oh.
told you technology. I don't. Yeah,
Oh.
I have horses. I
I'm
have
gonna
no
get
other
laughed
reason.
at for that by
I'm
my
sorry.
kids.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm like, whatever. Do you want to talk about horses?
There you go. Oh.
Okay, sorry.
Well, thank you, Lonnie.
Thank you. This has been
It
fun.
has been fun. So for anybody who is watching this today that may have questions in real estate or want to buy or sell or just need help, Lonnie is an amazing resource and is more than happy to just have a conversation
Yeah.
with you. And I know you absolutely would love for them to give you a call.
Yes. And what's more, it doesn't even have to be local to Idaho.
No.
Because you really know I'm not going to go to Ohio to help you with your house.
No.
But you can ask me general questions.
That's right. That's right. And you are a wealth of knowledge.
Thank you.
Of course. All right. Well, if you are interested in having that conversation, she did tell you the phone number, but all of her contact information will be attached to the video. And we hope that here at Anderson Hicks and Lonnie gets to help you in the future. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.